Welcome back for the second part of the quarterfinals for the men. Two cracking men's matches. First up, Marwan ElShorbagy, the number 4 seed, taking on Raphael Kandra of Germany, the giant killer. 37 in the world rankings, reaching his first ever World Series quarterfinal. Hugely impressive, 27 years of age. An unbelievable run through qualification, overcoming Yip of Hong Kong and also Mathieu Castagnet 3-love in the first round before a 5-game thriller with Nick Matthew. Hugely impressive for Kandra and thoroughly deserved as well. And then his opponent, Marwan ElShorbagy, the Jackal, recently winning in Elguna, his first World Series event win. At career high, world number 3. 24 years of age now, and really looking to try and hunt down that world number 1 spot. Packed house here, 1,200 backstand capacity.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to George. He's 13.
And this young lad, George Harris from Warrington, who will be spinning the racket to decide which of the boys is going to serve. Fantastic experience here for George.
Marwan, this is our Dunlop racket spinner.
There we go.
It's left, so it's Raphael to serve. Thank you, George. Give him a big cheer.
Well, George, nice photo with the boys.
Well done.
So the third quarter-final match. One result for Marwan against Raphael Kandra so far. Joining me is former world number 3 Simon Park. Parky, the Rod Stewart lookalike Ronnie Flossux, is helping out the German players. He's based now in Paderborn, and he certainly had a good impact on Raphael Kandra here in this event. I mean, it's just, he's on fire, isn't he?
He certainly is, and yeah, he is on fire. I hope his hair's not flammable. It's a good head of it. But yeah.
Well, it's a non-smoking area, obviously, but you never know with lights these days. They can, of course, easily caught. It's amazing how candy floss can catch on fire.
Well, yeah, no, but seriously, he's having a good effect. Obviously, you can see Kandra
The interaction.
quite talkative there. Got respect for each other, which is the most important thing. And as you say, is another German in the quarterfinals. 2 of them this year, the first time ever. And if Kandra plays like he did against Nick Matthew, he's going to cause problems. I don't think he's going to beat Marwan ElShorbagy. It's not going to be easy.
Best of 5 games. Level.
Well, there's Ali Farag just showing us his dental work. He's obviously really up for his quarterfinal. Tell that there. He's playing the cannonball. Here we're back to the backhand service technique, which we've had a real good look at from Kandra, and there's no real rotation of his body to the tee, which leaves him a little bit exposed. I think he'll again start to revert back to the forehand service technique that he did against Nick Matthew.
I think so, and clearly he hasn't watched back his match against Nick Matthew and heard all our comments, but he did actually win the match, so maybe he's just saving it for another time. It's actually fairly difficult to commentate at present. So the viewers can't see what Mr. Barrington's wearing at the moment, but it's not normal. I'll tell you that.
What do you mean?
It's sort of like I'm sure it'll be a lot of tweetings later on in the evening, but it's 80s squash gear with a retro headband and long socks.
But it's so much more comfortable.
Lots of padding.
I mean, this is what I would wear usually. Well, Kandra, if he converts further into this, I mean, I think world ranking-wise, even with the quarter-final points, he'll probably go around about top 25. which is a massive jump, massive jump.
Now 1-all.
Does depend on, obviously, the other players that are ranked ahead of him, what they've been doing on the tour and everything else, but Marwan certainly won't be taking it lightly.
Absolutely not. This is a quarter-final of a World Series event.
Looks a little bit sore there.
Yeah, he did. The lunge was
Wouldn't say that was
a bit
the...
sheepish.
Yeah. Wasn't one of the sharpest lunges.
And out 2-all.
There's that backhand serve again, straight onto the rackets of
Goodness me.
the Jackal.
Let's check if the ref's okay.
That's tight work.
And out 3-2.
Well, the Jackal here looking very businesslike.
Well, there's no rest days now.
It's so important to be clinical in these quarterfinals.
And out 3-4.
That's a little bit better from Kandra, using his movement. Still not happy because he's clipped the sidewall, but it's a winner. Very clever shot from Kandra. High backswing, looking like it could be a drive straight across, and then just turning the wrist inside out for a trickle boast.
Well, it's well played. It's quite casual as well. And Kandra just kind of stuck his racket out. The control he had on the backhand up high.
6-4.
He looks confident, Parky.
Very good stretch there, great control.
Yeah.
Oh, he's this is
Turning it
unbelievable.
around, isn't he, a little bit here, this first game?
7-4. I mean, it was a great start from the Jackal.
7-4.
Kandra looking a bit stiff and sore, but that body of his is starting to lubricate up.
Lovely finish. ElShorbagy just aware that he was losing it a little bit there. Kandra was improving quite rapidly.
Video referee, can you have a look at Mr. ElShorbagy's pickup front right, please?
Oh, he just made it. That was really fantastic dexterity there from the Jackal.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was a millimetre off the ground and he got it.
Yeah, good get.
And out 8-6.
That's a poor miss, isn't it? I mean, it was an
the serve was awkward.
It was an awkward serve. I mean, he's a very interesting player, Kandra.
That was edgy though from Marvin, wasn't it? Did not adjust in time.
Well, there's errors galore now from the world number 3, ElShorbagy Jr. 4 game balls for Kandra to take a very important and confidence-boosting first.
Yeah, it's surprising, but then when you look back to the match yesterday, he was so good against Nick Matthew. He's got to have the belief and the confidence just to keep going.
It's a great story, though, isn't it? Battling through qualification, 37 in the world.
Oh, yeah, completely. He still only dropped to 1 game, and that was to Nick.
Oh, sorry, it was 3-1. No, yeah, not 3-2. It's 3-1. So he's only dropped. Casual Kandra, who it's like he's been at these World Series events year after year. Well, this is unbelievable. His attitude is fantastic. He's calm. He's confident. 9-minute first game. He's leading Marwan by 1 game to love.
Of a Nissan Qashqai with a registration plate YY15JCO and a Renault Kadjar number plate CJ17YTH.
Well, Parky, Jenny Duncalf has just read out your car registration. So you're the Renault Panda.
No, that was the Nissan Qashqai. That's what I used to have. That's at the tip now.
Okay. But yeah, going back to this, very light on the ground in all aspects, and that's just fantastic for Kandra. I mean, the fact that he's won that first game and it hasn't been very physical for him, it's a result for him. I mean, it really is.
Absolutely. Yeah, and the start, just looking at a few of the highlights here, the start was particularly good for the Jackal. It was all going the higher seeds way, the favourites way, and we thought that Kandra was perhaps a little bit sore with his movement, having had the pretty tough game with Nick Matthew, but he did start to warm up, and the errors started to flow from the racket of the Jackal, much to the happiness really of the German. He's 1 up.
Kandra leads 1 game to love. Level.
What do you think Ronnie Flossux is doing? Do you think he just sings to them in between games?
Possibly just sort of like a calming influence. Really find it hard to concentrate at the moment during this match. Good job I haven't got my camera, Mr. Barrington.
Yes, let level.
Not allowed to use mobile phones during commentary.
Yeah, you look for the man. Look for the ball.
So Roy Gingell taking a hard line, early doors here.
Oh, it's a swing and a miss from
And out,
Kandra.
1
Always slightly embarrassing when a pro does that, but it was tied.
Oh, it was really tight.
Down. And out 1-all.
I wonder what the odds would be for Kandra winning the British Open from this point.
Well,
Get quite
carries
a
on.
good price, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would.
2-1.
Even though he is 1 love up against number 4 seed.
Again, another awkward service. Clever serve from Kandra.
Struck ElShorbagy. And out 2-all.
Great width from the Jackal onto that ball so early. He was acutely aware of where his opponent was standing.
3-2.
Kandra couldn't react to it. The other semi-final is already lined up. A heavyweight blockbuster between Marwan ElShorbagy and Gregory Gaultier.
Oh, that's massive, isn't it? Gaultier,
Can't wait for
Yes,
that
lad.
one.
yeah,
Yes,
ridiculous
lad, 3-2.
from Gaultier. Performance earlier was fantastic.
And of course, there's still 4 players waiting to become 2. We've got this match and then the Rodriguez-Farag match later on. So plenty to get your teeth into. Kandra's been impressive here. He's refusing to be blown away by the much higher seed, 4 seed here, the Jackal.
It looked like it was okay. Just, he's very unorthodox, isn't he? I mean, he's mixing up. The fact that he's a lefty as well, there's not a huge amount of left-handers that are in the top, I'm just trying to think, actually. Top 20 in the world.
Well, just looking at this draw,
From the men.
can't see any.
That's what I mean.
Adrian Waller.
Top 20 though,
top
I mean.
20, no, he's not top 20. Yeah, there's no one.
4-2.
Koskelly.
Ryan Koskelly's the only one.
Historically, there's always been a few more, hasn't there?
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Shabana and Peter Nicol, Chris Dittmar, Jonah Barrington, Paul Jameson.
Chris Walker.
It's been a fair amount.
Sometimes I mean, obviously there's a lot less left-handed players, and particularly at the moment, especially. Well,
I think this has been. I think it's been the lightest on the grounds. You had Adrian Grant, remember, as well. He was lefty.
Yeah.
He's a lefty.
I think you know.
Good width. Wow! Listen to that roar, Parky. That was fantastic. Fantastic rally, they love that. And you've got this real exchange. Marwan loves that front left-hand corner, but Kandra, being a left-hander, the movement for Kandra into that area is so much stronger. So you have a really nice battle going on in that area of the court.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you'll know from talking to your dad, it's especially the volley, the forehand volley for a lefty can be quite deceptive. Take right-hander back a little bit. So you tend to be able to flick it from behind themselves. Got that extra bit of power, which obviously a right-hander can't do so well on the backhand.
Hand out 5-3.
Just talking to a few players earlier on today, and they've always, I think he's always been quite highly rated, Kandra, and the feeling is that he's just a little bit inconsistent, but he does get really good results. Not as good as yesterday, obviously, against Nick Matthew, but some good results and some poor results that are quite
the two extremes.
inexplicable, in smaller events. But perhaps that win will, and being in the quarterfinals here, at least, will give him that belief and confidence to be more consistent. Oh, wowzers.
Yeah.
That was slick, Joey.
Yeah, it was. Very good play from the Jackals. Settling down a bit more now. He obviously had a few nerves.
Kandra trying to do it back to him there on the forehand.
Wants a little bit more pace, just a little bit more zip on that forehand drop from Kandra. He's floating it in, which is a bit risky. Well straightened. He's played it. He's a bit lay off the ball there.
He was.
Court service,
I mean, it
please.
was a decent-ish boast from the Jackal, but it was just fading away, and as you say, just set off too late. Kandra, you see, he went the wrong way slightly.
The split wasn't quite there, was it, in the movement? He was caught. As you said, I'm just repeating what you said. It's warm, isn't it, in this auditorium? It's a bit warmer today. Plus, you've obviously got the extra bodies in watching.
Yeah, last couple of days. I mean, the first
definitely an
Wednesday
arena for
was
shorts.
freezing.
To wear shorts.
As you are.
And down 8-4.
Sorry if I keep going on about this to our viewers, but they will see some pictures of Joey Barrington later on in his 70s or perhaps 80s retro gear. It's quite a sight. Wow. It's funny, you sometimes get yourselves into these little drop shot cul-de-sacs. Neither player can sort of spin the ball off the wall with enough power.
And out 5-8.
Well, it's like scratching a chalkboard.
Oh, horrible noise, isn't it?
Backhand serve again, the left-handed backhand serve straight onto the racket of the Jackal. At least it's getting a bit higher though. He's practicing as he goes at this British Open. Obviously expecting to get to the final so we can get some more practice. Behind the back reaction, but it's no good because it's straight into the path of Kandra, who laps it up with ease.
Yeah, big time. Crowd massively behind the German number 2.
Well, we love an underdog here in the UK, even if he is German.
7-8.
And even if he beat possibly one of our best players, well, definitely one of our best players of all time, Nick Matthew.
this is unbelievable from Kandra. He's back in it, Parky. He's back in it.
Well, he's impressive, isn't he? He's a fighter.
8-all.
Good width, very good width. Slightly dodgy pickup. Well, that is unbelievable strength.
He's in.
Oh, wow! Wow!
There's the head nod. The awareness was fantastic, and he was onto the ball so early here, Kandra.
That is super.
It is. Look at the pickup
9-8.
from the Jackal, but Kandra just so rapid onto this.
Yes, let.
Ah, interesting. He's going to review this. The old racket, the old extension of the swing. Coming round, locking Kandra in. So, let ball.
Stressful times for the Jackal here. The overwhelming favourite for this match.
Good hands. Here's a look at him there. Here's a good look at Marwan. Feels
He
that
couldn't
didn't
quite
get
take the line that he wanted.
get the
did he?
access through to get the
Yeah.
step on the backhand. This is quite cute. Watch. Actually, to be fair, he didn't really do anything. Just watch.
Thanks
Right
for
in
that,
if you
Joey.
saw anything, because I didn't.
Nobody saw anything.
Clever shot. Well adjusted. Oh, there's the error.
Just a bit of tension. He
God.
let it drop, didn't he? Let the ball drop
nine
onto the
game ball.
racket rather than taking it from a higher point.
Game ball for
Watch
Marvellous
this.
Marvin.
Ball's too low. Good width. He's got a chance here, Kandra. That's well played.
Very well played.
Crowd loving it again. They're definitely behind this underdog, this Sherman number 2.
It's like a goalkeeper, isn't he?
He is. The kid is exactly like a goalkeeper.
And the old dinky serve. Oh, that's tight.
Stayed in. Definitely stayed in. It's very tad.
Strong. That's got to be a let ball. It's naughty, naughty.
Mr. ElShorbagy. Yes, let. Yes, let. Mr. ElShorbagy, please do not take your opponent's space. If you block him out again, it'll be code of conduct. Yes, let. If you block him out again, it'll be code of conduct.
What about time wasting?
Yes, let. 10-all. Sorry?
What about the time wasting?
No,
What about the time wasting?
Time wasting. Time. He's okay. Yes, let 10-all. Stop.
You just have to stop him as a time wasting. Gosh. Well, that's good refereeing there.
Well, the
from
time
Roy.
wasting's happening now because there's quite a lot of talking going on.
Yeah. Wow.
That was
It's an unbelievable.
a real eagle wingspan.
Oh, he's got him. He's got him.
yeah, he's got
he's
him.
got him on the width. I mean, he might not be tall like a goalkeeper, but he's got this amazing wingspan. He's very broad and wide across the tee, isn't he?
Certainly is.
Game ball for a 2-love lead. This is huge.
He's a superb volleyer and he's got a lot of strength and confidence around the middle. That forehand is a real weapon.
It's a great
Oh.
shot. It's a fantastic shot. A lot of courage in that one from Marwan. Good step across.
11-all.
Yeah, didn't see that at all, did he, Kandra? Exciting stuff. played the wrong shot there, Marvin.
Oh, you got the...
Oh, that didn't even bounce.
If you're ever going to get the slightly dodgy floorboards, it's then.
No, we're okay with 2.
Well, he certainly needs the rest there. He's breathing very heavily. But they've got that huge gap between the sidewall and the floor on that right-hand wall. It's a very, very big kind of tramway down there.
12-11.
What a time to hit it.
Game ball.
Game ball. The court cleaner hadn't even come off.
Very keen to serve there.
Great shot. Oh, goodness me, I hope he's okay. The old head hit the glass there.
Oh. Well, you can't fault him for effort.
No, that was a goalkeeping slide.
A for effort.
Brilliant, very, very crucial second game. Marwan managing to hold on. Wow, oh, ow. Tough boy, Kandra, tough boy in all areas.
It's like an ice hockey move, isn't it? But
yeah.
No helmet.
Well, that was an impact on the
Ouch.
shoulder. I hope that was on his left shoulder. He's a toughie.
Yeah, he's okay.
Great to see him get up like that. Solid boy. 29 minutes, terrific squash. Kandra so lucky, so unlucky. Marwan hanging on. Now things might change a little bit. 1 game apiece. Well, the rally length going up slightly, 58 seconds for the longest rally. Distance covered starting to eat into the bodies of the boys. Very, very similar. Just 2 meters in difference between Kandra and Marwan ElShorbagy. So you couldn't get more level at this scenario with everything 1 game apiece.
Yeah, it was a very, very important game for both players, but particularly the Jackal here, Marwan ElShorbagy. He was absolutely crucial for him to equalise, because he didn't want to give Kandra, this qualifier from Germany, the German number 2, any more confidence than he already has. This left-hander, so good around the middle of the court, fantastic volleyer, but ElShorbagy just showing his experience and at this level really, what he can do in the crucial tie breaks. He's the man. It's 1 game apiece. Well, he looks okay, Raphael Kandra. As you said, Joey, he's a tough nut. And that was quite a hard fall as he flew into that side wall at the back.
1 game all. ElShorbagy to serve.
I mean, imagine a few of the footballers after that one. Wonderful touch, and I know what you're alluding to earlier, Joey. Often the sort of the highest seeded player in matches like this, where the underdog's doing well, and then the highest seed equalises, they kind of run away with it. But Kandra doesn't look like he's going to go away too easily.
I don't think he will. I mean, Marwan will have to beat him, but
1-1.
it's a good touch in the front, making it look quite simple. It wasn't.
Up. 2-1.
Clever shot from Kandra, just getting just the right width. A bit clumsy from Shabagi though. Wow, that was a fantastic shot, Joey. I mean, made it look so easy, but the difficulty of this shot to get it so straight and tight.
Yeah, I mean, particularly going in on the so-called unorthodox leg, the right leg.
Yeah, and that's pretty impressive too.
Well, this is a bit of a shootout now. Point-for-point stuff in the early stages of this third game. Beautiful technique on that from the lefty. Be a little bit careful for me, putting that ball with not a huge amount of accuracy too frequently into the front right-hand corner, Kandra. Marwan's already showed his option abilities with the touch and then the power line straight and cross court. So he's actually, he was obviously in front of him, so it's a nice variation. But when he's behind, taking Marwan into the front right, he needs to, if he is going to go, it's got to be better. It has to be better quality.
That was great, great disguise there from Kandra.
He's enjoying himself out there, Ronnie Flossux.
I thought you meant Kandra. And Kandra.
No, nothing. I just wanted to volley that.
Yes, lad. Simple, lad.
Yeah, but I wanted to volley that.
Sorry?
I wanted to volley that. Volley it.
Yeah, you got to let him out. You got to let him out. 4-all.
A bit more pressure on that last post from Kandra into that area of the court. Don't know how he straightened that. Hard rally. That's very good work.
He's got it very short there.
Nice one too. Kandra's kind of saying about Marwan there, but I didn't really see anything untoward at all with the body position.
Not moving properly out of the ball.
No, I'm watching. I'm okay with that one. I'm watching. 5-4.
No, he's not doing anything really, is he?
No, he's not done anything wrong there, Marwan.
No, I mean he's pretty skinny. You know, it's not it's not a big guy in that respect.
No, he can be very cute with his body. We know that, but his body movements. But he didn't do anything wrong there. Lucky to get away with that, Kandra. Wasn't a good shot there from the German at all.
No,
and,
it was half court and loose. Half court and loose, and Kandra is very good on the forehand side. Usually, but yeah, poor shot from Marvin.
Huge amounts in the front of the court. There's the guess.
Yeah, should have straightened it.
Yeah, he should have straightened it. It's a lot going to the front, isn't there?
There is. A lot more now in this third game
Now
compared to
6-5.
earlier on in the match. That was fantastic. Look at that forehand drive. Should have been straight. Oh, lovely flick straight. It's got to be a winner. Oh, he's going to get it. He's going to get it. No, he's not.
He's not the quickest Marwan, but he gets the job done. He was loping up there, wasn't he?
7-5.
loping up. It wasn't like the acceleration of the other players. Here he comes, lope. Feet not moving there.
He's got a big stride though when he needs it.
Oh yeah, he's got long legs on him.
8-5.
Making a bit of a bid now for this third game.
I'm okay, 8-5. Mr. ElShorbagy, thank you.
So good at digging the ball out, Kandra. Really awkward positions. He's got to attack this though.
Quite get
Yes, lad.
It's
Yes, lad.
professional let that, Joey, I'd say.
the...
8-5. Safety.
It's a bit cheap.
Safety.
If I play cross court, let's
Yeah,
say,
I mean, it's not...
it's cheap and go.
8-5 left box.
Just play that straight for me.
Yeah.
It's out. You could tell straight away as soon as it came off the strings.
9-5.
Yeah, he's tidying up well. You can see the body language of Marwan. He's getting a lot more confident now.
5 green ball.
Parky's a lot
He
more
is.
assertive on there.
Absolutely, yeah. And
10,
oh,
5. That's an outrageous shot. I mean, that's just a beautiful,
And that's
timing
10,
off the side
green
wall
ball.
was
gorgeous.
really was.
Court service, please.
Well, I can tell, I can safely say that after this third game, no matter what happens, Kandra will be changing that T-shirt. Drenched through, stuck to his chest there.
Yeah, he's definitely a sweater.
Six game ball.
Shows how fit he is. His
it's,
heart rate just clears down so quickly.
Kandra 134. I mean, it's quite extraordinary, really. That's just sort of going out for a jog for most people. He's certainly not jogging.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
or
not even
jogging.
going up. I mean, he's sprinting there and it's just gone up a couple of beats.
ElShorbagy needs 2 games to 1.
So the Jackal, a lot more confident and a lot more comfortable in this quarter-final. 41 minutes of squash so far. Marwan now leading Kandra by 2 games to 1. Huge amount of activity going on into that front left-hand corner. I'd like to see Kandra try and capitalise a little bit more in that front left-hand corner. And Marwan has been moving in strongly to the front right. Front right, really, for me, Parky. I'd like to see a little bit more length going, really, from Kandra, just to get Marwan a bit further back in the court before he goes short. Don't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he is a very attacking player, of course, is what we're expecting, and we're just going to see a few highlights here. We thought that ElShorbagy would pull away a little bit, but it took some time. There was a bit of stubbornness at the beginning of the third from Kandra, which is what we want to see, but some real bits of class from the Jackal that you would expect from the number 4 seed and a real contender for this event. He's already won a World Series event in Guna, and he's in fine form here, but he's up against somebody with so much confidence in Kandra. 2-1, ElShorbagy.
Seconds. ElShorbagy leads 2 games to 1. ElShorbagy to serve. Bravo.
Just forcing it slightly. Scolding himself there, Kandra, after that shot. He's got to be stubborn again at the beginning of this 4th, not let ElShorbagy pull away too easily. Some nice bits of improvisation. Lovely touch at the end of a lunge. That's a good call from the Jackal.
And out 1-all.
Just a bit of a carry here. Tight work, yeah. Well, the serves are getting higher. Backhand serve from the left-hander.
Yeah, but he's still not going in with good quality around that area of the court, front right-hand corner. I keep saying it, Parky, but every time he puts it in there, he either loses the rally or he certainly gets under pressure from the next shot from Marwan. It's a great shot. It's a brilliant shot there.
And out 2-1.
Yeah, you could hear the strings, couldn't you? Just a nice little bit of cuts from the Jackal. Adjusted his feet really well there. Sometimes you do have to move backwards very quickly to make space. A little bit high there from Kandra. He's got to be careful. Again, he was under a little bit of pressure, as you said, front right. That was clever though. Very, very late, wasn't it? The change of direction with the wrist.
Subtle. Great shot.
Seems to be playing a little bit more simply now, Kandra, just sort of straighter lines, more basic with the odd flick here and there.
Video ref, can you look at Mr. Kandra's pickup, front right, please?
Well, Marvin thinks it's a carry. I think he just comes over it a little bit. Tries to sort of top spin it a little bit. I'm not sure that was a carry, just a poor shot.
No, I don't think it was. I think the angle of the racket face, like you say, is a bit of top spin. It's a bit of top spin.
You can see it too, it's not the film.
Yes, let. Can you play a let, please? You can please it. 2-all.
You said good and yes, let. That's
Yeah, yes, let. Video ref, yes, let.
okay.
It's a good point from Kandra. Referee said good and then yes, let. I mean, if it's good, it should be
good.
Kandra's point, surely. Perhaps overplaying that one a little bit now, Kandra.
So much more alert though now, the Jekyll. It's good depth. That's unlucky. That's really, really unlucky. Great depth to set up the volley. Right shot to play as well. Probably just didn't quite move.
His upper body fell into it a bit, didn't it? At the last second, didn't keep it still. I think he did everything right. It was just the execution at the end of the rally.
Thank you. And out 3-2.
He's got the width. Well, I mean, you playing the shoes game, playing a length game with the shoe targets, that would have been right in the shoe.
Right, inside the shoe.
2 points.
Yep. I'm sure both these guys
Clever,
will be very good
clever.
at that.
Awkward angle from the Jekyll.
And out
Clever shot.
4-3.
Definitely not happy with his footing, is he? Kandra, you
No.
can hear him.
He's remaining tough, and that's the important thing here.
Oh, that looked a little bit weird. Pick up. Big burst here from Kandra. He's hunting that ball.
He's got it.
It's a hard rally for him, though. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That's a really damaging rally.
Well,
Raphael
Kandra
Kandra
he really
physically.
pushed himself, didn't he? To
Yeah, he was doing a lot of work there, Parky.
5-3.
And then towards the end of the rally, it was work that was put into him by ElShorbagy. And that was maybe just a little bit lucky, but also very clever. There's no luck
Yeah,
there.
he's tidying up nicely now. Keeping a tidy house, as they say.
3.
Marwan ElShorbagy.
Yeah, he's very organised on the court. As we've said before, very solid technique. Mentally good, physically good. And he's astute as well, isn't he? He's streetwise. I mean, that's why he's called the Jackal.
Yeah, of course.
He knows exactly what to do and plays the big points well, very well. Oh, just something, I think there was a bit of a slip there. Caught a bit of sweat, either his foot or the ball, I'm not sure. I think it was the foot. That's happened a couple of times. Happened with Victoria Lust in her match. She had 3 match balls against Renee Melwalili.
Just saying to Roy Gingell, don't worry, I'm okay. Yeah, just his ankle. Just a nasty little bit of a...
Very strange. I didn't actually see it slip, did you?
He just lost his footing.
Yeah.
Like the ankle just rolled a bit. Just rolled his ankle a little bit, but he's all right. It's fine.
Thank you. Four, 6.
Well, that's the best lob serve he's played.
Oh,
Lob drop. Perfect shot. Perfect. Finally,
5,
from a left-handed backhand serve.
oh, goodness me, that was outrageous, Squish. That wasn't.
And out 7, 5.
2-point cushion again. Trying to get his legs going, just giving his thighs a slap.
Good. No. Court service, please, no.
No, why not?
Cannot appeal on...
No, I'm just asking why not?
Yeah, we can't appeal. We can't look at the line calls.
It's definitely.
8-5. Yes, let's 8-5.
I wasn't looking for it.
Okay.
Kandra's putting everything into this. He's leaving everything on court here. Very, very commendable.
Oh, I can't believe it.
8-5.
There you go, streetwise.
That's beyond. I mean, they just don't miss. The Shorbagy brothers are amazing. They do not miss a trick on the court. Not one bit of possibility with the ruling. It was actually a really, really nice length. Look at the length. I mean, there's a great shot from Kandra. That's just beyond cute.
And a great spot from Marvin.
Must have like a 7th and 8th sense, not just a 6th.
Right box, 8-5. Right box, 8-5. Out.
That actually hit our mic, didn't it?
And out. 6-8.
Yeah, that hit the mic. Therefore, it was definitely out.
Yeah.
Wow, this is unbelievable.
Just
from
came
Kandra.
over
He's
that
back
slightly,
in it
didn't he?
again, Parker.
He
He's
is.
back in it.
We thought we were writing him off, saying what a good tournament he's had, and here he comes again, just a bit of improvisation, coming over the ball on that forehand side. So low and tight.
Oh my goodness.
What a dig. What a dig.
This is unbelievable
wow.
from Kandra. What a rally. Listen to that. Listen to that roar. That's the loudest roar we've had all day.
Crowd absolutely loving this,
What a
Sherman.
battler. Unbelievable from Kandra. How he got that back. There, huge split step jump. Do you see that?
Yeah, he's done some serious training, this boy. I tell you, he's...
Look at the split, look at the jump.
Wow.
It's just brilliant. So entertaining.
Just a bit of extra training, the little jump in the middle.
Gutsy boy,
Marvin
strong,
can't believe it.
but he can't.
He had him everywhere in that rally.
Right box.
Just having a good look at him still.
Don't
Locked
think
in
he
at
can,
8-all.
Believe it.
He's just thinking in his mind, how does he do it?
Well, thank you.
It's very honest, very, very honest.
And out 9-8.
What's your gut feeling?
I still think Shorbagy's going to come through in this game. He's going to win in 4.
We okay? We okay?
No, I don't mind. I want to continue.
No, I know. I think we're all right.
But Kandra just keeps surprising us, keeps bouncing back, and keeps jumping around on the tee.
Thank you.
Literally.
9-8.
There we go. Well, Mr. Barrington's rubbing his hands together in a very
'cause I'm
excited
cold.
manner.
I'm cold.
This
What do you
means
do?
that he is very excited.
I just caught up in the Good adjustment. Oh, it's opportunity. He's got him.
He hasn't.
Oh, he's got it over
Good
him.
lift. Oh! What a flick. Shorbagy couldn't quite do the dive. He's not really a diver.
He's not a diver, no. He had enough on it there, Kandra. He's got this crowd, all 1,400 of them, right behind him, Parky.
Quite rightly so. He deserved every cheer he's got. It's been a fantastic addition to this British Open.
Managed to just get I mean, the lob that just got over Marwan there.
I don't know how he did that.
No.
I thought he was in trouble. Like
This.
Oh,
Brilliant
wonderful.
flick finish.
That's like one of my dives where you kind of fall to sort of pretend it's a dive to save embarrassment. So Kandra, getting ball up here to equalise.
Again, he's got it above him. He's
Gonna get
got
that.
it.
Oh, that was a shutout from Shorbagy. I mean, a slightly loose shot, you have to say, from Kandra, but as soon as he played it, I knew Shorbagy was going to shut him out with a really good volley.
It was a great shot, though.
No chance of getting through there.
No, he did actually get the old Go Gadget leg out a bit, I suppose, but I mean, it was a great shot and it was there to play. It's his shot to play. Kandra's just signalling that to Roy Gingell. Nail-biting tie-break. See Ronnie Flossix there, he's been pulling his hair out.
And all, each player has one review available.
We're trying to.
So into the tie-break now. So tense here in Hull.
Oh, that is a... Very rarely does Marwan miss his favourite forehand boast. Game ball for Kandra.
Some real tension there for the Egyptian.
He's gone for that unorthodox...
Video referee decision.
Well, Kandra's panicking a bit there, so he realised it wasn't the best of drop shots.
No, he's passed the hot potato to John Mazzarella, who's juggling it as we speak. Oh, it's goodness me.
Tight though, it was a bit high, but it was quite close to the side wall. I would give a let ball there. Just if that ball had been any looser, it would have been a stroke. Yeah, I think that's a good decision.
Yes, let 11-10 game ball.
Just a bit lucky there though, Kandra.
I think he
A
was
little bit
lucky.
Fortunate.
I think he was fortunate. I think John Mazzarella will be on the Christmas card list. It's a great shot. Just
Very
shows, doesn't it? When it counts on the volley, whether it's backhand or forehand, he holds strong and produces the goods. Big point, huge.
So clinical, just like his brother on those volleys.
It's well lifted. How does he get these balls back?
Wow, what touch from Kandra. I mean, and there's the yell again and the crowd going wild for their new hero. Right at the end of the lunge here.
12-11 game ball.
See,
I love the way, as well, with a lot of the foreign players, but he's speaking in English. He's saying, come on. He's done it, Kandra.
Wow.
Listen to that.
Wow.
Kandra gives it a fist. Wow, we've got a 5-gamer now.
phenomenal.
62 minutes, nail-biting tie-break. Kandra, who's strong as a bull, such a wide, broad shoulder on him, wearing the heart rate monitor there. Equalising 2 games apiece. Well, he's doing some work. There's really not much between them at all on the distance. That's how tight this match is. Rally length starting to go up again, Parky. But Kandra moving Marwan ElShorbagy around the court, dragging him into that front right-hand corner with a bit more quality again. That's certainly helping, but nothing between them at all. Obviously, we're laden at 2-all, had 2 tie breaks already in this match.
Well, we keep writing him off, don't we, Kandra? But he keeps coming back. He's so stubborn, and that is a massive compliment, really. You've got to be at this level. He won't go away. We kept thinking that Marwan ElShorbagy, the number 4 seed, would pull away in that 4th, and just some unbelievable rallies, unbelievable retrievals from Kandra, and it was just so frustrating. There's the flick that caused the dive, an unsuccessful dive. Kandra just kept plugging away, even in the tie break when all looked lost. There's the passion, and the crowd were getting so behind him as well. The tin from ElShorbagy, 2 games apiece.
Two games all, Kandra to serve. Love all. And now 1 love.
Just appealing, that one, but he still wins the rally.
And now 1-all.
Just having a wry look at Marwan and felt that was pretty dodgy shots.
I think that was a carry.
And a double.
Yeah, look at the look from Kandra. Yeah, and the double.
Oh, it's cleanly hit. It's just injecting a little bit more power. No, it's
too high.
Yeah, he got away with it.
He has.
Oh, he's got away with it.
Yeah, straight on the racket.
It's just the goalkeeper. You can imagine you're there all waiting to take your penalty, and he's just moving like Pac-Man across the line. You're like, how can I get it past this guy?
All arms and legs. Just fantastic reactions.
Just makes himself so wide. Oh.
And now 2-all.
Well, we need a nickname for him, Joey, because
we do.
With this performance, he's become famous in Hull.
He loves Hull.
This knowledgeable squash crowd here in England love the British Open and really taken Raphael Kandra to their hearts. He's got a great opportunity here. It doesn't look, I mean, we know how fit he is. Keep seeing his heart rate.
Digs him out.
He does so well. Oh,
Oh
wow.
my goodness me, Kandra.
Wow.
He's just digging holes all over the court.
Well, a couple of ElShorbagy fans there didn't look too impressed.
Look how he gets that back. That's just brilliant. And then the produce of the
dexterity
flick.
is unbelievable.
And that is a hell of a shot. What a shot.
Well, it's about time that ElShorbagy responded.
3-5.
He had to, really. 5-2 down.
Oh, he's thinly bounce on that one.
He's got some skill, Kandra.
Well, Kandra's certainly arrived on the scene. 27 years of age, and he is on the scene for sure. Quarterfinals, and he's taking the world number 3 all the way.
Well, I hope he, win or lose this match, I hope he keeps on improving.
Oh, big time. He's obviously it's another nationality. Following up with Simon Rosner. Oh,
Just clipped the side wall, unfortunately. That's pretty good. Oh,
great
Claire,
shot.
no
It's a
let.
no let.
No let. He was not ready for that shot. Little wry smile from Kandra. He knew.
the relaxation of him, though, the wry smiles, the looks, he's not at all daunted by any of it. We saw that with Nick Matthew as well.
Absolutely, he's just enjoying it, which is, as you hear some of the best sports people that not just played squash, but any sport, they talk about relaxation and enjoying the game. That's where you play your best. Good lift from there. He was under pressure, Kandra. Wow.
Oh, goodness me.
Keeps doing it. Should have straightened it, perhaps. Oh! I mean, the crowd are knowledgeable. They actually cheered at him there. It was a long rally.
More because
yeah,
of
it was the rally. It was the rally, but
the rally.
finally there was a tin.
Yeah,
Normally they
wasn't
don't do that.
No, I know, but it was just
I know what
purely
you
because of the
mean.
rally. I
Yeah.
mean, there was obviously, he's got a massive amount of support here, and it's very exciting. I mean,
yeah.
as you say, we love an underdog here.
Yeah. Still a long way to go, though, especially against someone as experienced as Marwan ElShorbagy.
100%.
Oh! Under pressure. ElShorbagy just can't finish it. He's getting very frustrated. He's got a lot of opportunities. Joey. This is huge.
Massive.
8-4.
He got it. He's just
Did.
like...
Some
It's another
retrievals.
tip.
Some retrievals.
Well,
from
he's just
Kandra.
getting so much
Incredible.
back that the head is going now from
Yeah.
Marwan. So much is coming back.
He's having to play 5 winners per rally, which he's not used to.
9-4.
No, he's
Nobody's
not used
used
to. Nobody's used to. He's beyond gutsy, this young man.
Well, he's got his girlfriend here and his coach. He's
I think that's his sister.
phenomenal performance.
And down. 5-9.
Oh, Rin-Tin-Tin. Raphael Kandra, the giant killer, continues to
Match 4.
trouble these top players in the world. He's got 5 match balls for a place in the semi-finals of this British Open.
Oh, what a pickup. That's a carry.
I don't think there's ever been a German player that's ever got to the semi-final of a British Open. Simon Rosner certainly has it. Don't know if Hansi Wiens ever did.
No, he definitely never did. So this would be a first.
History being made once again at the most prestigious event on the calendar. Possibly. Speak too soon. Wow.
He's going to do it.
Wow. He's done it! Kandra's done it! It's amazing!
What a cheer that was!
It's amazing! He finally collapses. I mean, he's charged around. He thoroughly deserves it. Very gracious of Marwan. Very gracious. Look at that.
It's good to see. Very good to see.
Very good to see from the Jackal there. But wow, Kandra, they're all standing up, filming. You legend, mate. What a legend. He's had a result and a result. Look at him. Turning into a bit of a superstar, this young man. Loving the support of the crowd. German number 2. He's made history. My records, he's the first German ever to make a semi-final of a British Open. 72 minutes in duration. Kandra takes out the world number 4 seed for this event, 3 games to 2. Well, it was the sign of the day, really. He earned it all the way, produced the goods with a quality length, and then finishing beautifully, troubled Marwan ElShorbagy from the first service. To be quite honest with you, he was never comfortable. Didn't play badly, rin-tin-tinned in the end, Marwan, the extra pressure. Really looking forward to hearing from Kandra. We'll be getting ready at courtside. Great to see that from Marwan ElShorbagy. Popular guy, Kandra. He's a really nice guy, very honest. You know, and he's hard-working. Really deserved it. So we are now ready at courtside with Kandra the Conqueror and Jenny Duncalf.
Rafi, that was seriously something special. Only a few days ago, you're at Hull University in the qualifying. You're now in the semi-finals of the British Open. How does that sound?
Yeah, as I can see, I definitely enjoyed the crowd, so yeah, it was definitely a spectacular match for me. I mean, of course, I mean, it's hard to say, but probably not the best day of Marmot squash today. But I mean, you need those days as well. It's like I'm just fighting through whoever comes. Like I don't mind, like whoever it is, if it's Greg Gauthier, Ali Farag, if it's Marwan ElShorbagy, you know, like all these guys, they are so impressive at the moment. They play so well. So I was just trying to enjoy my squash out there today, and the crowd supported me really well. So thank you very much.
You're obviously an incredible athlete. Some of those pickups were unbelievable. But mentally, how was it out there? Did you get those butterflies about crossing the finish line? Can you tell us a bit about the 5th, what you were feeling?
Yeah, throughout the match, like in the 4th match when I was 2-1 down, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to tell, like, if there's so many games, so many matches. I mean, I was 2-1 down, and I really felt like he was kind of absorbing me. Like, he was not really risking any shots. He was just playing to the bag and, like, feeding in some working bows, and it just made me a little bit tired. And I wasn't really pushing as hard as I was in the matches before, the previous matches. So I just said to myself, like, just go and play, just hammer the ball to the back, like, just get in front of him, and in the end it worked out. He got tired as well. So yeah, I don't know how I was actually doing it, but it was just another win. So just taking on the momentum and trying to go with the flow. So yeah.
And there seem to be a lot of German supporters in the crowd, as well as English. Definitely, it's a whole crowd. But what support team do you have with you? Have you got friends and family here from Germany?
Oh man, yesterday was just incredible. Like the support from back home, like from people I haven't seen like within the last 10 years. They were texting me throughout the whole world, and it was just a really nice feeling. To see like how many people actually follow you on your side, and like actually the new system with SQUASHTV, like broadcasting, it's so good for the whole people, like if they're not able to join and to play. So yeah, it's really, really good.
Well, Rafi, you've won so many new followers and fans after that sensational match. Congratulations. Moving on into the semi-finals, Raphael Kandra.
Well, what a performance from Raphael Kandra. Kandra the Conqueror, as you called him, Joey. He's beaten Nick Matthew and he's now beaten Marwan ElShorbagy. We kept writing him off. We should stop doing that from now on. I mean, what a performance. He just kept coming back so strong physically and mentally, and of course there's no pressure on him. As he says, he's getting so much support here and is really enjoying his squash against these superstars of the game, and he just keeps taking them out. Marwan ElShorbagy, especially in this 5th game, did not know what to do. The ball just kept coming back, and Kandra was too good in the end. He's in the semi-finals.